Hello, I'm Safi. Welcome to my channel and welcome to a new video. This week is going to be very exciting because in just a few hours, my best friend from Italy, Fabiana, is coming for a visit. She's coming here and then we are traveling to Sweden, to Stockholm together tomorrow. So this is going to be a bit of a travel vlog, I guess. I'm going to try to read as many books as I can as well, but I don't think I'm going to be able to read that much. But I'll try, because we do have a lot of hours on trains and various public transport. So yeah, it's going to be exciting. And the books that I am planning on reading in this vlog, if I manage, are Butcher and Blackbird by Brynne Weaver. I forgot my copy downstairs, so I won't be able to show you that now, but I'm currently in the middle of Butcher and Blackbird because I'm buddy reading it with a friend who has already read it and annotated it and then given back the book to me, and now I'm reading it and annotating it, and then I will give it back to him so that we can see each other's thoughts as the book goes on. And it's been an experience already. As I said, I'm halfway through, and that book, like, it's fun mainly because of the comments that I'm reading as I go by that my friend left me. The plot and characters and the general story, however, is just, yeah, like I feel like the two main characters, the two serial killers, like Butcher and Blackbird, are so dumb. They are the two single dumbest serial killers that have ever existed, and they should have been caught long ago. That's what I think. But yeah, if you don't know, it's basically a romance between two serial killers that like to kill other serial killers. So yeah, they technically only kill bad people, so it's acceptable. I'm loving the comments, not loving the book, but at least it's fun. That's what's been going on in these last couple of days that I haven't vlogged. And then the other book that I want to read during this trip, if I manage, once again, because it's a pretty long book, is the Book of Azrael by Nicole, because that's one of my best friend's favorite books, and she's challenged me to read it before the end of the year. So yeah, I'm going to attempt reading that. I do have the audiobook for it, so it should go by relatively quickly. The problem is that the audiobook is like 21 hours long. So yeah, it's going to take me a while to read it. It's going to take me like at least 10 hours. So I'm probably not going to have enough time to finish that by the end of the trip or by the end of the week. So I'll try to finish it in this one. So at least I get 2 books read. But yeah, and I can't wait to be traveling to Stockholm together with my best friend and like to see her again, because I haven't seen her in quite a bit now. Last time I saw her was for Easter when we went to Italy for the holidays. So yeah, it's kind of sad having a best friend who lives so far away, but it's kind of my fault. I'm the one who moved. But yeah, like at least we get to take fun trips sometimes and meet during the holidays. I guess you'll also be meeting her very soon. And then I will take you to Stockholm with me, or with us. Hello vlog, it's, what is it, Tuesday morning. We're about to leave to Stockholm, and here is my beautiful bestie, Fabiana. Oh, she's finally here, all the way from Italy. So happy, so excited to go on this little trip. And
we have to go 5 minutes. We gotta get out of the house because we have a train in 30 minutes. So yeah, so we have to go, but we will be updating you again on the trip.
Hello vlog, I'm updating you from the hotel room. If you can see some dust, it's because I just turned on a lamp that I don't think has been turned on before. But yeah, you can see all the dust swirling. I guess that's special effects for you. But also if you hear any sounds, it's because my friend is showering and she's playing music. So yeah, but I haven't been a very good vlogger these days. I've actually, this is the last evening in which we're here. So I was planning on vlogging a little bit, but that didn't happen because I just took some b-roll here and there. But I was, well, for one, I was too tired. I do look tired as well, I know. I was too tired in the evenings. We were just too tired to really do anything at all. And then during the days we were just doing things. So yeah, sorry about that, but at least you get some b-roll. And well, tomorrow we're going to take the train back to Oslo, and it's going to be a long trip. So yeah, I hope that goes smoothly this time, because we had some delays coming here and it was exhausting, and we are exhausted. Like you can see it from my face. I am exhausted right now. So I'm just here to quickly do a little update, because I haven't been reading these last couple of days because obviously we've been out and doing things, but I will I have started the Book of Azrael, as promised, and I've read the entirety of Rest Stop by Nat Cassidy. I will talk to you about those when we get back, because I don't think this is the best time to do that. So yeah, I just wanted to do a quick little update just to say that we've done something from the hotel here, and I'll update you when we are back home. Hello vlog, it's currently Sunday morning, and as you might see, we are back from Stockholm. My friend is showering right now, so I thought I'd just do a little update on my own, because I'm sorry I did not vlog while I was away, but we were literally so tired all the time. And maybe you've seen my previous clip, I look so tired. I have these huge bags under my eyes. It's kind of embarrassing, but it's real. It's all real. We were exhausted each day. So I had the intention to vlog, and then I didn't. So yeah, but I'm here today with a few updates, and then I also want to show you the things that I got in Stockholm, because I'm very happy about all of them. But first, I thought I would update, because I don't know if I have told you that I finished Butcher and Blackbird. I gave this 2 stars. This was dumb. I'm sorry. I understand there's a lot of people that really like this book, but I just couldn't. The 2 serial killers just felt so dumb. Like they were making all of these decisions and talking about their crimes in public, in restaurants and other places. Like nobody could totally hear that. Like, I thought y'all were like so difficult to catch. And also, like, how did these 2 dumb people literally manage to catch all of the other serial killers that the FBI just couldn't? I don't know. I know that that's not the point of the book, but I didn't even love the romance. I didn't enjoy them together. The smut wasn't even that good. And it just felt so cringe for me. It felt way more cringe than fun. The best part of the book were the comments that my friend wrote in the pages that I also annotated. Like that was the best part of the book, because I would not have finished it if it hadn't been for that. I would probably never have even picked it up, but yeah, I wouldn't recommend it unless you are into this type of book already, like unless you're into dark romance, rom-com type things that are extremely unrealistic and over the top in a way that you might or might not find fun. I didn't. So that's Butcher and Blackbird by Brynne. So that's a wrap on that, and I'm gonna give this copy back to my friend tomorrow. And then while I was on the trip to and from Stockholm, I actually read the entirety of Rest Stop by Nat Cassidy, which is a novella, a horror novella about this guy who is driving and stops. Like he's driving to the hospital to see his grandmother who has had a downfall, like she's in a coma and might be dying. So even though this grandmother is a terrible person, he just has to go anyways because she might be dying. So he has to go, like, say goodbye or whatever, just in case. But on the way there, he stops at a gas station to buy some snacks and go to the toilet. And things don't go exactly as planned. He goes into the toilet first. The problem is that after he's done his business in the toilet, he tries to get out and he finds that the door has been locked from the outside. So he can't get out of this toilet stall. And some really creepy things start happening from there. I'll just say the first thing that happens, like he tries in every way to get the door to open and he just can't. And then he notices that there's something going on above him. There's like some things coming through a vent above him and he's stuck with them. So yeah, that was so much fun. I think I gave it like 4.5 stars. I loved it. I had so much fun with it. And it wasn't just horror, but also like it had a lot of humor. And I just really vibe with Nat Cassidy's humor, I think. So it did go in a direction that I totally did not expect. And yeah, I just had so much fun with it. I don't want to say too much about it because, as I said, it is a novella, so I don't want to spoil anything, but just so you know, I had loads of fun and I would totally recommend it if you're looking for a fun, quick, fast-paced horror read with gore and humor. And then I also started the Book of Azrael, of course. That was kind of my TBR, my main thing that I wanted to read, and I haven't gotten very far, but it is a very long book, so it's gonna take me a while. But yeah, anyways, if you don't know, the Book of Azrael by Nicole, Amber v. Nicole, I think that's the author, is a fantasy romance, I think. And well, as I said, I haven't gotten very far yet, but so far there's been these characters. Some of them are evil, some of them are like celestial beings, so there's a bunch of different beings and creatures, and apart from humans, like there's vampires, there's weird beings from other worlds, and the main character is looking for the Book of Azrael to bring back to her boss, potentially. Like, yeah, I don't want to go too much into the plot for this because it's complicated. And as I said, it's a long book. It's the first one in a series. So far, it's okay. Like, I'm gonna keep reading and then I will let you know what I think about it when I have some more thoughts. But now let's just get into the things that I bought in Stockholm. Let's start with CDs because I like to collect CDs. It's something that I've been doing ever since I was a child. And there are, unfortunately, not that many CD stores left in Norway. I don't think there are any really left everywhere, but I don't have a LP or a vinyl player yet. I am planning on getting one, and when I get it, I will also collect vinyls. But for now, I only have a CD player, so that's what I've been collecting. So I found some cool CDs in Stockholm. I don't know if you care about music or to hear about this, but I'll just keep it quick. Okay, so the first one I got is White Pony by Deftones, because it's a cult classic and I didn't own it yet and it cost very little, so I thought, sure, I'll get it. I love Deftones, so yeah, that's something that I can't wait to play on my CD player. And I got something that is like very niche. I'm sorry, nobody will probably know this band, but it's Eternal Kingdom by Cult of Luna. It has like a very, very cool cover. And also the back is like super cool, but they're like a post-metal Swedish band that I really, really love. And I already have another CD by them. I have The Long Road North downstairs and I love to play that. It's some of my favorite background to have for when I read horror, because they have this very atmospheric type of music and the lyrics aren't too distracting because they mostly sing in growl, if you know what I mean by that. But yeah, I find it really atmospheric, really spooky and not too distracting. So Cult of Luna are like my go-to for when I read horror, for something to have in the background. And then third and last, I have this little thing by Architects. It's for those that wish to exist, but like a different version in which they play with an orchestra, which, I don't know, I think it's really cool. I've listened to their Abbey Road, which is where they recorded this with the orchestra, on YouTube, and I really like them. So when I found this, I thought, why not, right? I also already have a couple of other albums by architects downstairs. They are one of my all-time favorite bands. So yeah, I love to just collect their things. Whenever I find something by them, I will just buy it probably, because I love architects so much. They're also metalcore type band, because that's my jam. That's what I love to listen to. Moving on to other things, I bought this little pumpkin plushie. Oh my god, it's so fucking cute. Yeah, I still have to find a name for her. Let me know if you have any ideas, but yeah, I just also has a little leaf. She's just too cute. I couldn't leave her there. And she was also on discount because, of course, it's after Halloween, so all the Halloween things were discounted. So yeah, this was a steal, basically. Like, she's so damn cute. I need to figure out where to put her and what to call her. I also got this little postcard with Poe. I love Edgar Allan Poe, so I had to have it. I'm keeping the books for last because first I wanted to show you that I got these earrings. They say thick thighs and spooky vibes, because that's basically me. They came in this cute little bag. This was one of the cutest stores I've literally ever been to, but then I got this, looks like I don't care, which is, I don't know what these are called, but it's like reflective material so that you hang it on your backpack or bag or something, and when you're walking around at night or in the dark, you will be seen because these reflect the headlights from cars. So yeah, it's cute and it's useful. I also got this little keychain type thing with the pan flag because I am pan, if you didn't know. So yeah, I also have a pan flag over there, which is really cute. And I never find things with the pan flag anywhere. So I was really happy to see this. They also had a reflective thing with the pan flag, which I bought and immediately put on my backpack because I just had to grab the occasion. They had all of the queer flags that you can think of. So yeah, that was a very nice surprise. And I mean, it also has glitter. I don't know if you can see it, but yeah, there you go. It's so cute. I still don't know where I'm going to put these, but I also got this one, which is probably my favorite. Don't know if you can read what it says. It also has glitter and it's pink. It says, "I may be sad, but at least I'm not straight." And there's a little rainbow. So yeah, this is like probably my favorite thing. This and the earrings, thick thighs and spooky vibes are my favorite things that I got in this store. I adore them. I also got this little pin for my partner. I still have to show it to him, but it says, "No thoughts, head empty," and there's a frog screaming. So I felt like it was very fitting. Now let's just move on to the books, because I know that's what y'all are mainly here for. So I only bought 4 books. I was so good. Only 4 books, because mainly I saw a lot of books that I wanted, but most of the books that I saw and that I wanted were books that I would be able to find here. Yeah, I could just easily get them here for much less money. So I limited myself to only books that I really want and that I can't find here. So these are the 4 that survived this selection, I guess. The first one is this edition of The Exorcist. I already have a version of The Exorcist. I have the screenplay because I had ordered it a while ago to read it, because I hadn't read it yet back when I ordered it. And I thought I was ordering the normal version because that's the only one that came up. And what I got instead was the screenplay. So I was a bit disappointed, but I guess it's also kind of cool. And then I ended up reading The Exorcist on my Kindle afterwards anyways. But I really wanted this edition because look at it. It's beautiful. I love it. I love the spine. Everything about it is beautiful. Then I got Mapping the Interior by Stephen Graham Jones. They had like so many cool books and cool horror books at this, the English bookshop. You might have seen it in the B-roll. They had so many cool books, but I just stopped myself from grabbing all of them because some of them, like the either special editions or difficult books to get, were obviously very expensive. Like I saw that I had Thigh Gap by Chandler Morrison. Like, hello? Like I would have never expected to find that book or anything by Chandler Morrison in any store. That's crazy. So yeah, I was surprised that they also had Incidents Around the House by Josh Malerman. Like, but I didn't buy it because it was so expensive. Like, it cost like $40 pretty much, like 450 crowns or something, which translates to approximately $40 or something. That's insane. You can keep it. I'll find it somewhere else. Thank you very much. So, but yeah, I don't have the best history with Stephen Graham Jones, but I really wanted to try this one because it's so short and I've heard it's really, really good. So I'm willing to give Stephen Graham Jones another chance. And I got this edition of By Night in Chile by Roberto Bolaño. Don't know the synopsis of any of these apart from The Exorcist, but you probably do too, so I'm not going to explain any of them. But yeah, this is a historical fiction. I love the cover. It just sounded really good, okay? I just saw that I couldn't find this specific edition here, so I just got it. I'll be reading this at some point, and I feel more like literary fiction probably because it's short, but it's like very dense. Like, look at that. It's pages of text. Like, okay, I'm gonna need some mental power to read this. I'm gonna need to have some brain cells in order to understand this text. So yeah, it will happen at some point. And lastly, I got this cute graphic novel called Us by Sara Soler, I think. And well, this is a graphic novel, as I said. It's I love the colors, I love the palette, and it's apparently a little bit of like romance, I think, between two girls. One of them is trans, and it just sounds really, really good. I just love the color, I loved the illustration style, and I don't know, the cover, oh my god, I love this cover so much. It's so cute. So yeah, I just thought, why not? And I'd never heard of this before, and I always love to find at least one book that I've never heard of in bookstores when I'm away, because I don't know, I think this will be like a special memory from Stockholm. So yeah, I can't wait to read this, and it's also pretty short. I think this is going to be really, really cute. That is all for now. This is the whole update. We're back, we made it. We did have some trouble getting to Stockholm. There were some roadworks on the railroad tracks or something. So we had to like board the train. Well, in Oslo, of course, we had to get to this Swedish town called Arvika and then get off the train, get on a bus from Arvika to Karlstad. And then from Karlstad, we took the train again to Stockholm, and it was not fun, but we managed. Obviously, we did get to Stockholm. So, but we did arrive like more than an hour delayed. That wasn't fun. That was a very long trip, but the trip back was fortunately very smooth. Nothing too disastrous happened, so yeah. So that went very well, and we had so much fun. We did go on a ghost walk in Stockholm, like in the old town in Stockholm, Gamla stan. We with a guide who was explaining all of the bloody murder ghostly things that had happened in the old town, and it was so fun. That will be all for now. I'll see you for my next update. Good morning, vlog. It is a couple of days later and I'm here to end the vlog because I managed to finally finish the Book of Azrael. That took me a while because, of course, I started it when we were traveling to Stockholm, and then I didn't have time to read, nor energy really, while we were there. So I had to kind of wait for my friend to leave. Fabiana has left. She left yesterday morning. It's very sad, but I will be seeing her again soon. We have plans to meet for New Year's Eve, so that's not too far away. So it's sad, but you know, it's acceptable. Yesterday, after she left, I just dove back into the book and I finally finished it. So before I tell you what I think about it, I'm going to read you the synopsis because I don't think I would be able to explain it myself, if I have to be honest, because it's complicated, okay? It's high fantasy and there's so much that happens and so many characters and so many things. So I'm just gonna quickly read you what the book is about in case you were wondering, and then we're gonna move on to my thoughts. Okay, so World Ender meets Ender of Worlds. 1,000 years ago, Diana gave up her life in the deserts of Ioria to save her dying sister. She called upon anyone who would listen, not expecting a monster far worse than any nightmare to answer. Now she does what Caden asks, even if that means securing an ancient relic from the very creatures that hunt her. A king thought long dead and long forgotten. In the old world, his name was Samkael. In the new world, it is Liam. But one title remains true throughout time. He is the World Ender, a myth to his enemies, a savior and king to those loyal to him. After the gods' war, he locked himself away, hiding from the world. He denied his crown and responsibilities, leaving the very ones who needed him most to deal with the fallout of the death of his homeworld. Now an attack on those he holds dear sends him back to the one realm he never wished to visit again, and into the sights of an enemy he thought imprisoned eons ago. Now enemies older than time must put aside their differences and work together in hopes of saving both their world and every realm in between. So yeah, as I said, that's a fantasy romance between the World Ender, who is literally a god, and this creature, or this woman who is called Diana, and she is this being called Igmorathan, who is super powerful and can destroy a lot of things. She has like some kind of fire power or whatever, and yeah. So it's an enemies to lovers, and well, I don't know how much more I can say without spoiling things, so I'm just gonna get straight to my score and thoughts. I gave the Book of Azrael a 4-star for now. I don't know if it's more of a lower 4, maybe a 3.75, because like it was fine. I had an alright time while reading it, and especially the ending was a bit more gripping, though I have to say that I just don't think I'm going to remember very much of what I read in a bit. It was just, I don't know, it didn't grip me as much as I was hoping. But I mean, it was a good book. I'm not saying it was bad, and I'm sure there is an audience for it. I know Fabiana is one of the people who is the right audience for this. It's I mean, she loves the book, and there's a lot of people who do. It has a very high rating on Goodreads. But I don't know, maybe it's just not really for me. Maybe I've just lost a bit of my taste for romantasy. I used to read a bit of romantasy last year. I had a phase in which I read quite a bit of it. I read the A Court of Thorns and Roses series. I've read Shadow and Bone. I read Six of Crows. I read The Cruel Prince. I'm looking over there because they're all over there. I read Fourth Wing. I read Ninth House, Hellbent, A Deadly Education. Yeah, well, I read a bunch. So, yeah, and it was all in the span of a few months because that's just what I was into in that time. But then, yeah, there aren't really that many romantasy books that really grip me now. And yeah, I don't know, I guess I find most of them pretty forgettable, pretty boring even. I'm going to be reading Onyx Storm when it comes out later this month, I think it is, right? Because I've read Fourth Wing and Iron Flame. I really enjoyed Fourth Wing, not really as much Iron Flame, but I'm still willing to continue that series, so I will be reading some romantasy here and there. But yeah, I think that as long as I keep it to a minimal amount, I will be fine. It's just something that really just doesn't grip me as much as other things, and that's fine. I just couldn't get attached to the characters in the Book of Azrael. Some of them were better than others. Yeah, by the end I was like, all right, done, I guess. So yeah, maybe it's just a matter of taste. As I said, I still gave it a pretty high rating, although it's probably somewhere between 3.5 and 4, thinking about it, because it's the day after and I'm already forgetting bits and pieces. It's alright. If you're into romantasy and enemies to lovers and high fantasy and high action plots, then you probably will enjoy it. But that was the last book I needed to read to complete this vlog. So yeah, just doing a little recap. This week I have traveled to Stockholm, seen and done so many things. I was so exhausted. And then I have read Rest Stop by Nat Cassidy, which I absolutely adored, and I gave it 4.75, maybe even a 5-star. Why not, right? And then I have read the Book of Azrael. So I haven't read very much, but I have read some good things and I am happy about it. I am just really happy with how it went, and I can't wait to meet my best friend again very soon. I guess if you've enjoyed this video, feel free to leave me a like, maybe subscribe. If you're still here, I appreciate you. And leave me a comment if you'd like. Tell me what's the last place you've visited away from home. Do you like traveling? Where have you been? Have you ever been to Stockholm or Oslo? Feel free to let me know if you'd like. And I guess I will see you next week with my Goodreads Choice Awards vlog, which I just started filming. So yeah, exciting things ahead. And I'll see you in the next one. Bye!